Good morning, beautiful Thursday people. How are you today? Welcome to today. Blessings to your day. Welcome to Give Me My Rights, WRITES Daily Podcast with NadinePoetry1. I am one word, I am one number, guys. Come on in and join me. Please be tapping the screen. I would appreciate that. Look at that. Who it is early in the morning. Guys, welcome to another beautiful day in our lives. Listen, we already have our first blessing of the day because we have opened our eyes. Thank you, Lord. The sun is rising. We are grateful. We are thankful. Guys, come on in. Happy sunrise. Happy sunrise. Listen, guys, I am NadinePoetry1. I am also the host of Imperfect Poetry Thursdays, which comes on tonight on multiple social media platforms. You can come on and join me and get some of that original poetry, some great music, and a little bit of turn up. Okay, we have a good time on Imperfect Poetry Thursday. It comes on tonight on your live social media platforms at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6:30 p.m. Central Time, guys. Come on and join me tonight. Now, listen, I have the legendary, yes, Philadelphia, Miss Patti LaBelle playing in the background. Okay, this song that is playing, it reminds me of when I was in 8th grade and I did my dance project to it. I'll never forget this song. Oh my God, me and my group, we took a while to put that little thing together. But it was a good moment back then. So yes, Patti LaBelle in the background, the legend. Those of you who do not know, you just don't know. Okay. But anyway, yes, come on in and join me, guys. Listen, I am also the founder and creator of Skin Poetry One, my organic skin oil butters. I ask that you guys, if you have not gotten the experience, go ahead and get that moisture, apply it to your skin so you can sustain the moisture within. If you have not got the experience already, what are you waiting for? This is a great time to get it because it's the holiday season. You can probably get it as a nice gift for your loved ones, especially those suffering from severe dry skin. I ask that you go ahead and take a chance and get that Skin Poetry One. You can go ahead and order it on skinpoetry1.myshopify.com. Okay, and you can also order it at Nadine Poetry One under Instagram and on Facebook. And you can immediately go to my website and get it at www.nadinepoetry1.com, guys. It is worth the moisture. I'm telling you the truth. Now, I know that we in FAFO. So let me just remind you that this is a Black-owned company founded by me. Okay, yes, I am African American, in the words of Medea from Tyler Perry. But yes, it's a Black-owned company. It is founded by me, and the product is organic materials. It's no carcinogens, no chemicals, and it's good and good for everyone's skin from all age groups, all genders, okay, and all skin types. I promise you, it really is a good product. Go ahead and check it out. Guys, listen, I'm going to go ahead and get into the quote. You know, I am the poet outside the box, okay? I do things very different, unlike any other poet, any other writer, okay? And yes, I'm going to go ahead and get into the quote this morning. I do have a good one, okay? Yes. If only you know. Let me just give y'all a little run back on that. If only you knew. When I was 11 years old, my mother taught me how to hit my first high note off of that song. It was on my 11th birthday. I don't know if I could do it now, Miss Patty, but yeah. If only you knew. Legendary song from the 80s. Okay, guys, listen. The quote is, my eyes see what my ears hear. The quote is, my eyes see what my ears hear. Okay, guys? Now listen. I'm a grown woman, okay? I am no nonsense. I'm fun and I'm silly, but I'm no nonsense. So please do not bring me the hearsay nonsense, okay? Many of us do not want to engage in it, okay? Yes, please do not bring me the hearsay nonsense, okay? I cannot indulge. Life is too busy, okay? Life has so much going on to take a moment to indulge in hearsay, okay? Some of us just don't want to be engaged in it. I know I don't. Right? Besides, I only believe in trusted sources. And if my trusted sources lose my trust, I only believe in my trusted sources, as I am casting out the untrustworthy sources that are no longer a source of mine. Makes sense? We should not take a liking to being caught up in the mess to stay in the know of things. We certainly should not. We are grown. But yes, guys, we should not take the liking to being caught up in the mess to stay in the know of things. We don't need it. We definitely should not enjoy the company that play and dance around information. We don't need that. If you're going to give us the details of information that is useful, don't play and dance around it, honey. Go ahead and give me the real thing. Okay? Remember the old saying Mama and them used to say, all right, the dog that brings a bone will bury the bone. Mm-hmm. The dog that carries the bone will bury the bone, is what they used to say. Excuse me. Untrustworthy people. Okay? I am calling today No Untrustworthy Source Thursday. No Untrustworthy Source Thursday. Any questions? Any comments, anyone? Come on and bring them joining me this morning. I appreciate you guys sharing your time with me this morning. And I promise I won't monopolize a lot of it. Guys, I am doing herbal tea this morning, okay? Yes, herbal tea. So yes, I have rosemary in here. I have oregano in here, and I have a bay leaf in here. If you do your research, you will find that a lot of those spices that we add to our meats and our daily dishes are really, really good for the body. They are great antioxidants. So in here with that, I have some fresh turmeric, and I have some ginger, and I have lemon, of course. I like to trim that fat, keep the fat away, keep the fat away. Okay, and I have some organic honey in here. Okay, and I made this herbal tea just to get that cleansing, and get my body back restored after all of them Thanksgiving treats. Okay, because I'm preparing it for the Christmas treats. Okay, so yes. So today, herbal tea, everyone. Okay, we are speaking about avoiding untrustworthy sources. Okay, because the quote is, "Let my eyes see what my ears hear." Now, you know those who try to convince you to go against what you already saw or what you have heard in their attempt to steer the narrative in a favorable direction of their own. The agitator. An untrustworthy source. Excuse me. Be not easily persuaded to change where you stand. Okay, your standing should be firm. It should be strong. If you stand on something, let it be firm, let it be strong, but not to the capacity where you're standing there and you hurt your feet, meaning that you're standing in ignorance. Okay, yes, I'm speaking metaphor. My poetry is a metaphor. But yes, not to the capacity where you hurt your feet, where you're standing in ignorance. Ignorance simply means not knowing, but you're standing on something that you have not perfectly researched or, in detail, or you haven't gotten enough information, but you're standing strong on it. And normally when people do that, it's because it's coming from hearsay of who they consider a trusted source who is not giving them the truth. That's when they have to become an untrustworthy source. Okay, so be not easily persuaded to change where you stand unless your perception of what your eyes have seen or your ears have heard are self-deceptive. Because you're the judge of the information that you receive, right? So you are the judge that can say, this makes sense. I heard of this before. I've seen this before. It makes sense. Or, nope, this don't make sense. It don't even go together. The puzzle pieces don't fit. Make sure you're telling me the right information or giving me the right ordeal. All right? Those are people that are dancing, all right, and playing with information that may be well needed for you. If so, all right, you are being self-deceived. You're living in a self-deceptive state. You may need a therapist because if your own perception is not clear to you, that's a problem. That's somebody who does not have mental clarity. You know what I mean? Call life what it is, and without altering or bending what was seen and heard in truth, just to feel good about your information or the information that you are receiving. Sometimes you get information from people you really care about, and you just go with it because you love that person. You'll stand on it because you love that person. You trust them. They're your trusted source. But sometimes trusted sources can be deceptive. We have to watch out for that. And we can't take a liking to that because deceptive sources will drag you into the mess. Steering the narrative in a direction that they want to see it in, because it may be somebody they dislike that they're telling you information about. It may be something that didn't work out for them and they're steering you away, but it will work out for you. Watch your trustworthy sources because they can become untrustworthy sources. Besides, you already saw what you seen, and you already heard what was heard correctly, right? So don't doubt what you believe to be true, because you are the witness of it, as you are the witness of or to that truth, right? Integrity of the upright guides them, but the unfaithful are destroyed by their duplicity. A proverb says that. I'll repeat it. Integrity of the upright guides them, but the unfaithful are destroyed by their duplicity. A proverb says that. A proverb says that. Okay? Let's be careful. Okay? The unfaithful are untrustworthy. Okay, because in layman terms, the unfaithful person not only has no faith in a higher being, God, Allah, or the Most High, or Jehovah, that unfaithful person has no standing. They will be unfaithful in spirit. They'll be unfaithful to you. So can you really trust them? Especially if you have witnessed that they've lived in untruth and falsehoods, those things. So today, on this, No Untrustworthy Source Thursday, No Untrustworthy Source Thursday, let us trust that our words, your words, my words, can be used to encourage someone to avoid those untrustworthy sources. It may be your husband, your wife. They may have that friend that, that you see something wrong with them, something ain't right, and you're telling me that, that can't be them. Nah, I knew them for 30 years. I knew them for 15 years. I knew them 10 years. I knew them for 5 years. They ain't never did that. People change. They can become untrustworthy sources. Okay, maybe your children. I grew up with a mama. What you talking about, daddy? I grew up with a nah. They wouldn't do that to me. Yes, they can. They become untrustworthy sources. It is up to you and your perception to be able to figure it out, all right, when that change is taking place, because it can be so small and it can be subtle. So that way you can sort out those who can be in your close circumference as a trusted source in comparison to those you have to take out your close circumference because they now become the untrustworthy source. You have to figure that out. Your perception of what you see and what you hear is very important. And if you go against that, my dear, do you trust yourself? You know what I mean? See and hear yourself take chances on encouraging someone to avoid those untrustworthy sources. It's the holiday season. Nobody don't want to waste their money buying gifts on people that they don't trust. Okay, you ain't got to prove a point, and you certainly don't need them bringing you information to carry you into the mess. Okay, we're going into 2025. We ain't doing mess. We're not doing trash, right? We are not going to be deceived by people who we thought that our heart could trust. We're going to use our judgment wisely. It's called discernment. Yes. Okay, we're going to use that wisely because we grown. We grown folk. Okay? And we know how to make decisions that's for the well-being of ourselves and those that we love and care about. Okay? And we know how to part from those who we've had great, strong foundations of a relationship with, family, friend, or foe. Okay, we know how to separate ourselves when things look a little awry, when the untrustworthiness kicks in. It's a hard decision to make. But we are adulting in this adult life in this world. And nobody has a lot of time for miscommunication and mess. Okay, because although life seems like it's long, we can live a long time and grow to many, many ages, it really is only temporary because no one knows how long we get to stay. So use your time wisely. Get rid of the untrustworthy. You may help someone out today with that information of sorting out the trustworthy sources from the untrustworthy because, of course, they are worth it. I'm always going to let you guys know how worth it you are, how worth it we are, how worth it I am. We are worth it. He said so. Remember, we are not here on our own accord. He brought us here to do a duty. Okay, it is our job and should be our goals to find out exactly what is our purpose so that we can adhere to it and live a strong, healthy, and happy life. Not everything is going to be easy. Some roads will be bumpy, some mountains will be higher to climb than others. But as long as you stand strong in where you stand, oh, that mountain will be moved easily. I believe it. I receive it. My name is NadinePoetry1. I thank you guys for joining me this morning, another morning for Give Me My Rights, WRITES Daily Podcast. Listen, tonight, if you are not busy, come on and join me for Imperfect Poetry Thursday night. Let's turn up and have a good time, all right? And yes, get some good poetry. It is food for your soul. I am an urban poet. Yes, I am a Northern New York girl, okay? But I love all people, and I write poetry and metaphor because I've lived life and I've known people that live life. Of course, we live in the world of people, and I write from the experiences of my own and others, okay? But I give it a metaphor because I want to keep it private, but I know that there are many people that the poetry resonates with, so that's why I write it, so we all can enjoy it. Blessings to your day. Please join me tomorrow for another Give Me My Rights Daily Podcast, WRITES. Yes, I love saying that. I'm going to go on with Miss Patty LaBelle and my herbal tea, and I'm going to go ahead and have a blessed day, as you should. And remember, guys, when you walk to your door, be smiling. Don't let nobody tell you your smile ain't beautiful. Your smile is beautiful, okay? Everybody, and nobody should be able to tell you anything different. Honey, if they're telling you anything that is not encouraging or to make you feel good, they ain't for you, okay? That is an untrustworthy source. Bye.